It's been 5 years since the start of the COVID-19 pandemic in the Chinese city of Wuhan. Now, the World Health Organization is asking China once again to share data on the origins of the virus that changed society. On December 31st of 2019, the WHO office in China noted a cluster of so-called pneumonia cases, which turned out to be COVID. About 3 weeks later, Chinese authorities locked down the city. By early 2020, the virus spread globally, impacting economies, healthcare systems, education, and politics. While much of the world has moved on from lockdowns and restrictions, questions remain about the source of the virus, prompting the WHO to release a statement Monday telling China that sharing data is a moral and scientific imperative, adding, without transparency, sharing, and cooperation among countries, the world cannot adequately prevent and prepare for future epidemics and pandemics. China's foreign ministry defended the country's handling of COVID data at a news conference Tuesday, saying the country has always been open and transparent. How the pandemic started is still a debate, with many scientists believing the virus transferred naturally from animals to humans, but there are still suspicions that it escaped from a lab leak in Wuhan. The WHO has repeatedly asked China to share data about the spread of COVID, with reports as early as 2020 accusing China of significant delays in giving information needed to fight the virus. In 2021, the WHO started drafting a plan on preparing for another pandemic, along with all of the countries who participate in the organization. While the WHO says they've agreed on most of what the treaty should include, there's still a divide between wealthy countries with big pharmaceutical industries and poorer nations worried about being left out. The deadline for negotiations is May 2025. President-elect Donald Trump says he plans to pull the United States out of the WHO on day one of his second administration, January 20th. For Straight Arrow News, I'm Kara Rucker. For all your latest news headlines, download the Straight Arrow News mobile app today.